Ugh, stress. You ever experienced stress before? I experienced stress before. Everyone experienced stress. But what are some of the best essential oils for it? Well, I'm going to cover that today, so stay tuned and don't go anywhere. Hey, this is Lance McGowan with Essential Oils Me, and I'm going to cover some of the best essential oils for stress, as well as the types of stress, because there's five main ones.
Hey, this is Lance, and today we're going to talk about the top 5 essential oils for stress. Ooh, stress. Stress is the body's response to difficult, pressured, or worrisome circumstances, and is like an indicator light in your car. It's really helping us, like, hey, a decision needs to be made. I need to get my car looked at. If I ignore the fact that I need to get an oil change, then it's going to be more costly later on with the mechanic, or I might be on the side of a road, can't do anything because my car broke down. So we don't want our bodies to, that to happen to that either. So we want to address things as they come up, but the key is to do so in a healthy way that's natural. Okay, so we're going to do that number one by understanding the types of stress. So the 5 types of stress, we're going to cover the first one, which is chemical stress, and one natural solution is rosemary. So there's lots of chemicals in the air, the food, the water, what you take in, synthetics, consumer products. There's just so much stuff out there, but rosemary in particular helps a healthy respiratory function, healthy digestion, reduces nervous tension, and occasional fatigue. And I like to use this in recipes as well. So, roasted rosemary red potatoes are amazing. So, that is really good. Another type of stress is emotional stress. I mean, that can be from relationships, it can be from work, it can be from family, it can be the pressure we put on ourselves. There's just so much emotional stress that can happen, and it can happen for women during that time of the month. And so this is really important to use. So Clary Sage can help with soothing menstrual types of things during the month, cramps. It also helps with a restful sleep and is promoting a healthy hair and scalp. So this is one really good way to balance hormones naturally. The next type of stress is environmental stress. So this could be, seasons changing. This could be also whatever's going on in the environment. There's a lot of other stuff too, that's outside of you, like somebody cut you off on the road, or flicked you off, or you wanted to flick them off back or something. So there, that can help, and that's going to turn back into emotional stress, and then you're going to need some Clary Sage. But if it's environmental, it's just stuff that's going on in your environment. Bergamot is going to be good for that because it's calming and soothing. It helps with self acceptance, and it'll help you forgive probably that person that didn't treat you right, or that environmental thing. When trees change and fall and seasons change, it can put a lot of stuff in the air. So this is nice to kind of help you with all of that, and even help yourself deal with those things. It's a good go-to. The next type of stress is mental stress, whatever's going on in the mind. So we can have a lot of thoughts racing and running through our mind, and keep us up at night. I like to journal, write it down, but lavender is going to help with calming and relaxing. Lavender is also going to help to reduce the appearance of skin imperfections and soothe any skin irritations that you have. So it's got multi-purpose. That's the same thing with all these oils. There's not like one natural solution for these. There's lots of different solutions. And so I'm just kind of going through the ones that I like to choose, but you're welcome to try, start off with this and then see what else, see how it works for you, and then move on from there. All right, so the fifth type of stress is performance stress. This is when we got high expectations. I like to say the gap between our expectations and reality is frustration. And frustration leads to stress, and stress leads to some other things that we don't like, that we have to take synthetics for. So we don't want to do that. We don't want to wait till it gets to those more drastic points. We want to nip it in the bud, and when it happens, grapefruit is really good for that, because grapefruit is good for motivation, healthy metabolism, and it has a very uplifting scent and fragrance for you. So I love that oil, and these are some top 5 solutions for stress that handle each type of stress. And so there is a little bit of carryover with some of these with regards to how they affect. So if you're emotionally stressed due to something in your environment, then you may be thinking about a lot, which causes mental stress. I mean, ooh, stress gets kind of technical in that regard. But just know that stress can be managed, and that is the best thing you can do, is just manage it better. And that's all what these are going to do. Because when we, whether you breathe it in or you use a diffuser or a hand diffuser, just put a couple drops in your hand, rub them together, and breathe it in. You're helping your limbic system, which helps with your mind, your mood, and your memory, and that's going to be the fastest way to positively affect that area. So that's why these are so impactful and beneficial for your health, and you definitely want to give them a try.
Stress is just, gonna always be there. Family, work, relationships, you got health things. There's just so many reasons to be stressed out. The best thing we can do is manage it, right? And so we can't prevent stress, we can just manage it better. So why not use something natural along the way? And so that's what I love doing. And that's why these 5 oils are just a starting spot, but they're a great starting spot for you. But if you'd like to learn more, make sure to check out some of the links in the description box that I have below, or you can send me a message.